Hi friends, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to STEAM Camp. Today we're going to build a very fun project, but before we start, I want to ask you to join me on reading this summer, and I want you to read stories that you read before, discover new stories, or something that you're interested in. And if you read, please join us on Summer Reading Challenge, where you can earn a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship. So tell a grown-up to help you log into www.summerlearners.org, and there you can earn a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship. Also, don't forget to tag us at SMCL Libraries using the hashtag SMCLCreates, so you can show us your projects that you're doing today or any fun projects that we're doing at home this summer. Okay, so let's get started. So what are we doing today? Today, we're gonna build a marble run. Can you tell me what kind of materials do we need to build a marble run? As you can see, I have a wall. I created a wall made of 2 boxes because I didn't have a clean wall. So you can be creative and you can have anything that you can put your materials on. So let's start. So to build a marble run, we need empty toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls. They can be any size, and we can tape them together, or we can cut them to customize your marble run, okay? So don't worry about what size you have at home. Just make sure you have any kind of tubes. And if you don't have tubes, don't worry about it. I can help you how to make some today. So we need tubes. What else do we need for the marble run? We need tape. What kind of tape? It doesn't matter what kind of tape we need. You have a home, you can use masking tape. You can use this color masking tape. We can use clear tape like this, or we can use this tape. So it doesn't matter what kind of tape you have at home, as long as you have some kind of tape. We also need scissors, and I can show you why we need scissors later. Any kind of scissors we do. Make sure they're not sharp. Make sure it's something that you can use. Here we go, scissors. We also need a cup or an empty container like this, so you can catch your marble in the end of your marble run, something like that. And a wall. And am I forgetting something? What am I forgetting for the marble run? You're right. We need marbles, and I have some other things here. So I have a red marble, a yellow marble, and a blue marble. If you don't have marbles, don't worry, you can use something else. You can use something like beads, something like this, that it's round and it's small, and we can try it today if it fits. Or if you don't have something like that, you can build your own. You can build your own marble by using a piece of paper. I wrote this one already together. So you can roll out a piece of paper, use a lot of tape to make it just a little bit heavy, and that way it has enough force to go into the chute. What are we using today for our marble run? We're gonna use engineering because we're building a structure, and we're gonna use math because the math is gonna help us put the angles together, and we're gonna use our creativity. We're gonna be creative. Before we start building our structure, we're gonna brainstorm. Can somebody tell me what brainstorming? Yes, to brainstorm, it's to talk your ideas through, to write them on a paper, and to put them together. So before we start, make sure you have some kind of pencil like this, any kind of pencil you have, a marker or a crayon, and we're gonna build a structure together. But before, we're gonna brainstorm. So go ahead. I give you a couple of seconds to go ahead and find a crayon, empty paper, scratch paper like this, clean paper, and a pencil. And while you do that, I'm gonna start writing here. So I'm gonna start putting this together. So we're gonna brainstorm together Let's see. So we're gonna write on top of the paper, we're gonna put brainstorm. Like this. We're gonna put brainstorm like that. And then we're gonna write down the start on the top, because we need to start from the top. We need enough force for the marble to go down. It's up to you what kind of structure you want to build. Do you want to build something that goes like this, it's a zigzag? You want something that curves, which would be a little bit more difficult, but you can do it. Or you can build something straight that goes like this. Depends on the structure you build, that's how fast your marble is gonna go down, okay? So let's start. So I'm gonna do mine right now, and you can do yours too. So I'm gonna put start in the beginning, like that, and I'm gonna start writing I'm gonna start putting my arrows, how I want my structure to be. I'm gonna put some arrows down. You can show me what you're doing right now. I'm gonna use a marker to make sure it's darker, and you can see it, okay? So building mine right now. Let's see. I'm not gonna show you my structure yet until you show me yours to see how you want to do yours. You almost done? Marble run, container, and finish. So right now I'm writing mine. Take your time. Take your time. So this is how mine is looking like right here. Brainstorm, start, and then I'm going down like this. I'm gonna use a darker marker so you can see it. Okay. And the bottom, I'm gonna put marble run. So mine looks like this. This is how my design looks like. Yours can be any shape. Yours can be like this. Just an arrow going down. Or, like I said before, you can make it structure like this, like an S. So mine, I'm gonna build it like a Z, zigzag, like this. Okay, so this is how mine looks like. This is what I'm gonna build, and the big wall behind me right now. So go ahead, let's get our material together. We need our tape, any tape you need, any tape you have home, it's fine. We need our tubes, like this. If you don't have any tubes, I can show you right now how to build your own tube. And all you need is just extra paper that you have at home. Any kind of paper will do. Something like this. Empty paper. You need, of course, tape. I'm gonna use this tape right here. We're gonna use 3 pieces of tape. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're gonna get our paper. We're gonna fold it in half the long way, like this. We're gonna grab the tape that we cut. We're gonna put 1 piece of tape on the top end. And we're gonna put 1 piece of tape on the bottom end, like this. And the third piece is gonna go the long way on our tube. See that? And this is how you build a tube if you don't have one at home to start. So let's get started. Let's do our marble run. So I'm gonna follow this design right here. We're gonna follow the design together. And where should we start? Should we start at the bottom or should we start in the top? What's the best way to start your project? Remember we talked about in our brainstorm diagram here that we want to start from the top. So this is a starting point. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm gonna use a small tube to create our chutes. So we're gonna get tape like this, big enough to hug the tube and go and get stuck to the wall. So I'm gonna start mine right here, like that. To make sure it's secure, I'm gonna use another piece, like this. And now I'm gonna make a bigger tube to go on top, okay? But if you want to see the marble going through the chute to your tube, you can cut the top part of your tube. You can cut it so you can see the marble going through. So you wanna go ahead and do that? You wanna cut the top of your tube so you can see your marble going really fast actually when you do this. So we're gonna say this. So we're gonna cut like this. We're gonna cut a tube on the other end like that. Okay. And then we're gonna use our scissors. We're gonna grab this end and we're gonna cut forward like this. It might be a little bit hard because the paper is rolling. It's rolled up, so it feels like I'm cutting two pieces of paper instead of one. So once you do that, your tube's gonna look like this. So now I'm gonna cut this other piece, and you can use these pieces to create a marble if you don't have a marble at home, or you can use anything else you have. You have a grape, you have a cherry, maybe that work. So that I'm gonna put the scissors here. So now, see how this kind of wobbly here? I'm gonna put a piece of tape to make sure it's secure. So I'm gonna go here, get a piece of tape from here, and I'm gonna secure it like this. So now, we're gonna put our tube here. Do your friends think it's too high? So I won't be able to see the marble go through, right? Because I have to go up like this. So maybe, where should we put this one instead? Instead of putting it on top, should we put it somewhere else? Good idea. It should be in the bottom maybe, right? So you have a better view. So we're gonna save this one for last. So we're gonna use a solid tube to go on the top. So like I said, make sure you have enough tape to hug your tube and go like this. And I already cut tape here, so I'm just gonna use my tape that I already have cut. You can tape it however you want. I'm just doing this method because it's easier for me, but you can use any method that you learn already at school or at home with your parents, and you can go ahead and use a method. So I'm gonna go here and secure the breaks here where the two tubes meet. I'm also gonna secure that to make sure the marble doesn't come out. So then I need to follow my map. So my map is gonna go all the way down and it's gonna come back and it's gonna come down this way to the container, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna continue building this. I need bigger pieces of tape here. Your structure can look any way you want. If you're done, you can start testing your marble to see how fast it's going. And if you're like me, and you take your time, you can wait for me, and we can finish it together. So all I need is another tube over here. So I'm gonna use a smaller tube in the end. We're gonna use, this is a tape right here. And if you have tubes like this, and you want to make it smaller to make your structure flexible, you can cut the tubes in half. And even if you have tubes like this, you can cut them in half. See that? Oops, something fall down. So let me get this. Things always happen, things fall down, it's fine. You can put it back together. And now I'm going to secure this end right here with more tape. Now I run into a problem because I want my structure to come down here this way. But tubes are really hard to bend, okay? So what should I use here to make sure the marble comes back? So for that, I got a little piece of cardboard like this, has to be thick. I made a stopper like this. I fold the cardboard this way, and I'm gonna put it here. Hopefully this will work. I haven't tried it. So I'm just gonna tape it here. Like this. Bear with me for a second. We're gonna tape our marble around here. Like this. I'm gonna put it together. I need more tape. Need more tape here. Okay, so that's done. Now we need to put a tube here to catch the marble when it comes down, okay? So I'm gonna build it here. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Just an experiment I'm doing today. Hopefully it will work, and I'm sure yours at home is gonna work better than mine. So here, I'm gonna put more tape to make sure it's secure. And now we can put our open tube right here, right? So we can see the marble coming down. Okay, so let's get more tape. And don't forget to take pictures as a grown-up, because we want to see your designs, what kind of models you create today. We would love to see what you created this summer, because libraries are about creating, and we would love to see your creations. So I got something like that. I don't know if this is gonna work, because this, see, I made a mistake. I put the tube like this way, so what would happen if I put the tube this way? Yeah, the marble might fall off, right? So we're gonna put the tube up. Like that. And it seems like I need more tape. I think I cut too much of this tube, but it's okay. Put it together. See, I have more tape here. I have to secure the opening here. And we're gonna put our container in the bottom right here. Should we put more tubes to get closer to the container? Let's see. I think it's a good idea. We should put another one. So I need more tape. I'm just gonna cut more tape here. We're almost done with our marble run today. More tape here. And we said we're gonna add a little piece here to make sure it gets to our container, like that. I think that's enough. Should we try our first marble? Let's see. I'm gonna put stuff here on the bottom in case the marble doesn't go into our container. What do your friends think? Do you think the marble is gonna land inside this little tube, inside this little container here? Let's try it. I haven't tried it before, okay? So I'm gonna start from the top, let the marble go down. And nothing happened. Our marble got stuck. Our marble got stuck somewhere in the tube. You have any guesses? Where do you think the marble got stuck? So let's see. Oh, the marble was stuck right here. And it didn't go into our container. So how can we make sure it goes onto our container? Should we cut this in half and make the opening wider? So let's see. Remember, depends on how you made your structure. That's how fast your marble is gonna go. So mine's gonna go like this, and it's coming back this way, right? So if you make yours like a chute going down like this, it was gonna go really fast. So let's see, let's go here. I dropped my bits, it's okay, I have more right here. Let's go right here. And then let's start. Do your friends think this one's gonna land in the container? Let's find out. Last time it got stuck. Oh, it didn't, it's going really fast. So what can we do to make sure it lands in the container? Let's see, is it the placement of the container that is not the right way? So let's see, can we put it up? What do you think? Let's put it up in the wall to make sure it lands there. So maybe it was too low. Should we try it again? I'm gonna try it with the blue marble today. So let's see. Ready, set, go. Still didn't land in the container because the container, it's not in the right angle maybe. Let's see, let's find out. Let's try one more time. And let's do it again. Ready, set, go. It landed, yay, finally, we got it to land. So if you're like me, don't worry if it doesn't land the first time or the second time or the 11th time, it doesn't matter. Keep trying, keep building, and eventually you get it. And this is about having fun and creating. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it if you don't get it right the first time, it's fine. I just wanna thank you for watching our STEAM camp today. Don't forget, join me to read this summer at Summer Learning Challenge. Go to www.summerlearnings.org. Please tell a grown-up to help you out. The more you read, the more you log in your readings, the better chances you get to earn a $1,000 scholarship for school, which is something that libraries really love to support. Education is important for us. Also, don't forget to tag us at SMCL Libraries using the hashtag SMCLCreates to show us your creations today. We would love to see what you built this summer. We'd love to see your marble run. Any other creations you did, please show us to us. We would love to see it. Thank you so much for watching, friends. Please look for me in my next videos. Next videos, we're gonna do math and we're gonna do some robots. So it's gonna be fun. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Thank you for watching.